everyone, my name is Lila. You are most welcome to the channel. Now today we are in Wa, which is in the upper west region of Ghana. This is in the northern part of Ghana, and this is a vibrant, beautiful town. It is rich in culture, as you are about to see in a few moments. The moment I got here, the first place I knew I had to see was the chief's palace. It is such a beautiful place, I have been told. So it was our first point of call. If you haven't subscribed, please remember to hit the subscribe button. This is how the chief's palace looks like from the outside. We sought permission to go inside. There is a military base right there you have to report to, and then they will direct you to someone from the palace who will then permit you to take pictures or to see the place. So this is how the palace looks like from the outside. Beautiful, beautiful traditional building, huge building. And this is where the chief holds his council meetings. There is a military base right beside this building. However, we were not allowed to take pictures of the military base. So it's right there, but we are not allowed to photograph it. And then there is a council building right there as well. So this is how the whole place looks like. It is a huge building. It goes much further. This is just the front of it, but it goes much, much further. Huge building, huge compound, beautiful, beautiful traditional building. So this is me just telling you how much I was in awe of the place. The first time I saw it, I just admired the traditional building so much. So we just arrived in time for the celebration of Eid, also known as Salah. Why is a highly populated Muslim area, and Eid is well celebrated here. So the following morning, which was the Eid, we had to make our way back to the chief's palace and to the streets of Wa to see how Eid was celebrated. And we were not disappointed. People were out, people were dressed, they went for prayers, and then after prayers, we went back to the chief's house because we heard that a lot of drumming and a lot of dancing was going on in there. So we made our way back there. So after prayers, people made their way back to the palace with drumming and dancing in honor of the chief. And the celebration of Eid had basically started. Everyone was dressed so beautifully, and there was such a rich display of culture. So while all this dancing and singing was going on, the chief was sitting in state with his council of elders and sub-chiefs right where council meetings are held. It was such a privilege to be able to see the Wana. I think our timing was just perfect. On a normal day, I don't think we would have been allowed, but because it was a celebration of Eid, people were allowed to walk freely in the palace. And that is the Wana sitting in state with his council of elders and sub-chiefs. He is a man to revere. You can see his hat worn very high, which symbolizes strength and power. You will not see any of the sub-chiefs or council members with their hats worn as high as his ears. It was a beautiful display of the smoke, so beautiful, so colorful. Now we were not allowed in there, so we could only stand from afar and look. We asked if we could use our cameras, and we were permitted to. However, we could not go in there, so I had to give my camera to someone who was allowed to take the videos for me. So after a few minutes, we had to leave for a funeral at Sankana, which is a village, and it is about 25 minutes drive from Wa town. Eid Mubarak is being actively celebrated at this point, and we met some traditional drummers on our way. are now at the funeral in Sankana, where two loved ones are being buried. Like in any funeral, food and drinks are being served. However, women are allowed to bring in their farm produce or already prepared food to sell to people who are willing to buy extra food. Now, bear in mind that although Eid is being celebrated in Wa is a highly populated Muslim area, like I said, but when you go to the surrounding towns like Sankana, where we are, Kalio or Chere, it is populated by Christians, so they were not celebrating Salah, but rather they were having a funeral on that day. Like a lot of funerals in northern Ghana, there was a rich display of tradition and culture. And just when we entered the funeral, we were met with two gentlemen who were playing the xylophone so beautifully. The gentlemen dressed in smocks dancing towards the funeral are in-laws of the deceased family. In-laws from the various villages come to dance in honor of the deceased. So these in-laws are from Nandom, which is just some few minutes from Sankana. There is an unmatched display of smokes, which is the traditional attire, and the dance is so uniform and so beautiful. They turn their legs and backs together to flare up the smokes. So, like I said, these particular in laws are from Nandom, which is a neighboring village. So, all the in laws are here to dance in honor of the dead. Just by these, the Kalio people have also mounted their tent where they are singing and then dancing. So, these are the in laws of the deceased as well, and they are from Kalio, another neighboring village. also in-laws of the deceased family at different tents in the same compound, and they are all dancing and singing in honor of the deceased. Please remember to hit the subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up. From Wa in Northern Ghana, this is where I'll love you and leave you. I will see you very soon in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.